you beautiful strangers. My name is Ashley and I'm bringing you a video today about all that ship. I said ship, not shit, although it is kind of shit sometimes when you think about the ship. But we're talking about shipping today, you guys. And as a small business owner, this is a crucial topic that get your bearings on. Just get it out of the way, figure it out, remove the stress, because no matter what, it's going to be stressful. I equate to dealing with shipping packages as a small business owner similar to being at the airport, waiting at the carousel, and is like, is my baggage going to show up? Is it all going to be there? Is it going to be in tip-top shape where my wheels aren't broken? It's going to be like that sort of thing. We don't really know if we're going to weigh over 50 pounds, if we're going to have to spend more money. Like, there's just so much built-up anxiety and stress around shipping. Oh, shit. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Ashley. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I've been taking you guys along on this journey with me through candle making, which is a wild ride. Let's just put that out there. So whether you're a candle maker or you're in some other industry and you're working on putting together your products and you're working on shipping them out to all of your beautiful customers out there in the land, this video is going to be for you. And we're going to talk about a couple things today. We're going to talk about how do I even know how to start shipping, like where do I even start? What do I even need? Blah, 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 blah. There's just like a whole kit and caboodle that comes with it. And rather than going through an agenda like you did in a PowerPoint at the beginning of a presentation that just made you want to gouge your eyes out, I'm just going to get right into it. First and foremost, we need to decide what in the heck we're going to do with our customers for shipping. And let's just put this out there. If you are stressed about shipping, you're probably overthinking it to a certain degree. And the idea is that we need to hold that in close because we don't want to pass that along to our customers. So shipping really needs to be cut and dry because a lot of times as a consumer myself, when I go all the way through the stages, pick up my things, put them in the cart, and I get to checkout, when I'm at checkout, I don't want to have a bomb dropped on me of what my price is going to be for shipping. More than likely, I have it in my brain, 9 times out of 10, I'm only buying things that are free shipping or shipping that I already know, like out of the gate, like how much it's going to cost. If I'm going to kind of like play the system based on weights, more than likely I'm going to be out unless it's something that I absolutely need, i.e. like as a business, I need something from my supplier. If I'm a consumer going to somebody's business and checking out online, I don't want to have to sit there and play around the shipping game. So that means that there's 2 options that we have as makers out here in the world. We can offer free shipping or we can offer flat rate shipping. I personally offer both. And here's what I have as my school of thought behind that. It's a lot of expenses for me to go and just offer free shipping. So what I do is I offer free shipping at a certain point of which people spend. So after they spend $75 on my website, they get free shipping. So it incentivizes them to spend a little bit more with me, and it also incentivizes me to get a bit more competitive with my shipping rates, and I can build it in a bit better, knowing that they're gonna probably be ordering a few line items, so that way I can then embed the cost of shipping into my cost of goods. So if I've completely lost you, let's rewind a little bit. What you need to do is you need to find out about the median cost of what it takes to ship your products. For me, I have 3 different candle sizes. So obviously I went with the biggest one, and I literally just picked a point on the map that I felt like was really far away from me. I'm in the desert of Southwest Albuquerque, so if I go all the way up to Maine, that's a pretty long distance. So I found a zip code in Maine, and I started typing in the different weights of different combinations of my products. So for sake of this example, I have a 12-ounce candle. What would it cost to ship one 12-ounce candle in the box that it fits in, which is a 6x6x6 cardboard box? I take the 6x6x6, I package it up, I weigh it, I take that weight for one candle, and I start plugging in that zip code to Maine. So then I have an idea that it's going to cost me around $11 to ship that candle to Maine. Then I went to the tip of Florida, I sent that, I was like, okay, that's going to cost me, maybe I think that one was like 10 something. And then I looked at the cost of what it would cost for me to ship it somewhere nearby, a little bit closer, somewhere like Colorado, Texas, or California. Those came out to around $9. So then I went in and I'm like, okay, $9, $10, and $11. I'm not a mathematician, but the median number of that one, the average number of it is 10. So that's what the shipping cost of one of my biggest candles, I put down on a piece of paper of what the cost of goods would be for me to ship that candle. Then I started to weigh out the difference of what does it cost to do 2 candles in a bigger box and 3 candles in a bigger box. Maybe a big candle and a small candle. How much does that change the weight? And what I found was, again, that median price was around $10 to $11. So of course there's going to be situations where a candle is going to be more. I have no idea. Alaska and Hawaii, pretty hard to get to. I don't have a ton of customers in that area, but you never say never because your girl is growing. What I did is I took that $10 to $11 and I was like, okay, what would be a price if I really wanted a product? What would be a price that I, as a consumer, would probably be like my tipping point for not purchasing something because the shipping was too expensive? Now, I started at $9 shipping fees for any order under $75 with my candle business, but I did find through customer surveys that people were still struggling with that shipping cost, and I had a lot of abandoned carts. So then I dropped it down to $7, which is where I'm at now for that flat fee. I still offer free shipping at $75, but I felt like that was at least a middle ground where a little portion of the shipping costs would be covered by my clients and the rest would be carried by me. Now, I'm not saying that you should eat into all your cost of goods or that you should go belly up based on shipping and making sure that it's free or covered or anything. What I'm saying is that this is just the middle of the road that I found that really worked for me in my business. And even so, I'm unfortunately going to tell you guys that I think my $7 shipping fee is still pretty high. People do pay it, but I really want to get my abandoned cart percentage down. Abandoned cart, if you're not familiar, means that somebody has taken the time to put items from your business into their shopping cart. Maybe they started filling it out a bit and then they decided to leave. So maybe that means they got distracted, but more often than not, it usually comes down to they're getting sticker shock from that total that is coming together, and they decided that they're going to think about it. And unfortunately, once they think about it, it's really hard to bring them back in. So if you don't have abandoned cart emails set up with your Shopify or whatever online provider you're using for your e-commerce website, make sure that you do that. The 2 things that we talked about were free. You could do a flat fee. The third option is also you could just do it by weight. So what that means is that each one of your products is accurately weighed out. And so whenever your customer gets to the checkout line, virtually, what they do is it tallies all of the information that we have based on weight, and then your e-commerce site is going to calculate a total based on where they're located and the weight of your package. Now, the reason why I don't necessarily like that is because let's say they are in a far off place and it is going to be quite a bit more expensive. I would rather cover that expense and get the sale than I would lose the sale and not cover the expense. And that's just personal choice for me based on where I'm set up with my business. It's not to say that you can't do that weight-based shipping option. Maybe you try it out. Maybe you do a little like trial run of all 3 options, doing free shipping, see what the orders are like, doing flat rate shipping, see what the orders are like, and then doing based on weight shipping. All of those things, though, are basically the 3 options that you have. Now, I'm sure that this question is going to come up, which I see a lot on all of the online forums, is how do I find the cheapest shipping? And I'm just going to save you a lot of time, a lot of heartache, a lot of research, a lot of brain space, and let you know that unfortunately the world that we're living in just does not offer cheap or free shipping, which is just such a shame. Like, you could sign up for any subscription model or anything like that. I don't think there's subscription models, but you catch my drift. You could sign up for any program and they're going to say that it's the cheapest shipping price. But at the end of the day, it's all of these farmed out calculated prices based on the provider. When I say provider, I mean FedEx, USPS, DHL, I think is a thing still. I don't really know. And then UPS. The ones that I use the most are actually through a platform called Pirate Ship, and I have absolutely loved working with these guys. They have the best customer service, and it starts to auto-populate a lot of the information, 1, based on my customer information that imports through Shopify, but 2, it also keeps track of the average weights of things that have already been shipped. Meaning, if there's just another order of 1 signature 12-ounce candle, that means that it's already pre-populating that information, and I can just kind of click, 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 and then easily send all of my printing and shipping labels to my Rollo printer, and it's a pretty painless process. The most painful part is getting the bill at the end of the day, but that's just running a business, I guess. I wanted to go through all of this with you guys and let you know how I set up my shipping. Any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I do my best to get back to you guys in a very timely manner. And if you're still stuck on shipping or any other obstacles or roadblocks that you feel like you're coming against with your business, no matter what industry you're in, if you're just like staying up at night, mulling through all of the possibilities in your brain and not really moving the needle to get anything off of your to-do list or actually removing or problem solving, 30 for 30s are a really great way. For one, we get to connect over Zoom, and two, it's $30 for 30 minutes, and you bring all of your burning questions to me, and I help as best I can. Guys, thanks so much for watching. My name is Ashley. I appreciate you guys being here, and if you haven't yet subscribed, I would just love it if you did. Bye.